क्षेमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्ट्वागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः प्रज्ञानौषुप्रतानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् सविष्ठान् पुनरभिषणोत् आसितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरगुम् मायया भोजयन्नः माया सङ्ख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विनिज विषयान् राश्यभोगान् सविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगण पाद्वसौ न स्तुरीयः
कारिका 2
दक्षिणाक्षि मुखे विश्वः मनस्यन्तस्तु तैजसः आकाशे च हृदि प्राज्ञः त्रिधा देहे व्यवस्थितः
The Vishwa, Tejasa and Prajna are being demonstrated in the waking state itself. So Vishwa, you are saying in that context, the doubt was, how do you say that the Hiranyagarbha, with at the totality level, is one and the same as the Jiva or Dakshinakshi Purusha? How do you say so? For which, are they not different? No. There is no distinction in reality. Vastava Veda is not there. Upaditaha Veda is there. From which Bhagavad Gita was quoted. So, Kshetrajna, the one who knows this body from the tip of the toe up to the top of the head is who? The Kshetrajna. And that Kshetrajna happens to be who? Me, Parameshwara, Bhagavan, the 13th chapter of Gita. Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu. Vibhaktamivacha sthitam. It is one and the same in and through all upadhis. But because of upadhis, it appears as distinct essence. Just as there may be 1,000 pots, but the space appears to is one and the same in all the pots, but practically they appear to be different. Now a new doubt has come. What was the place for that is Dakshina Vishwa pointed out? Dakshinakshi Purusha. Right? He is the one who perceives the world, is it not? Now perception of the world, perception of the world is through 5 jnanendriyas. Seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. Okay. When this is the case, when Vishwa, the waker consciousness, operates through 5 indriyas, why are you pointing out him as a right, abiding where in the right hand? Or you are sitting. Are you not feeling your seat, whether in a carpet or a chair? So you are hearing. Is it not Vishwa? Suppose some agarbatti smell comes. Vishwa or not? Taste? Yes. So like that. Smell? Yes. This is the case. Vishwa operates in and through all the indriyas. Why are you pinpointing only the right eye? That is the question for which answer is now following.
सर्वेषु करणेषु अविशेषे अपि दक्षिणाक्षिणी उपलब्धि पाटव दर्शनात् तत्र विशेषेण निर्देशः विश्वस्य.
Yes, agreed. What is agreed? Sarveshu Karaneshu. In all Jnanendriyas, you have to say, okay? Upalakshana for Karmendriya also. You are walking, talking, etc. All that they are there. Among all Karaneshu, you can make a jnara there. Vishwasya avisheshe api. This Vishwa is a common factor. Vishwa, the waker consciousness, abides in all jnanendriyas and in all karmendriyas. He is operating in this waking state and interacting with the world through all jnanendriyas, sense organs, all karmendriyas, organs of action. But why are you pointing out its place where? In the right eye. What is the reason for it? That's what he said. Sarveshu Karaneshu. In all indriyas, whether sense organs or organs of action, Vishwasya avisheshe api. Its presence is not with any distinction. Without distinction, all alike, Vishwa is what? Operating through all the 10 indriyas, 10 senses. Then this is the case. Dakshinakshani upadabdhi. Its availability, where in Dakshinakshi, in the right eye, why is it so? For which the answer is given. With Dakshinakshini, then you should not take Dakshinakshini Upalabdhi, you should take Upalabdhi Patava. Dakshinakshini, in the Dakshinakshi, right eye, Upalabdhi Patava. Patava means spashtata, clarity, with prominence, very clearly. It is Patava Darshana means spashtataya, upward, upalabdhi. Upalabdhi can be perception, and by upalakshana indication, action. It can be. Now come on. We see, hear, taste, touch, smell, or do a thing. What is the most prominent one? Be the most clear one. See. That's why in the court of law, eyewitness is there, end of it. Even capital punishment can be given. That is that very clarity is there. Suppose seeing how clear is there, smelling may not be. At times you may doubt, iska smell like क्या उसका smell. You may say, is it of this smell or something? You may doubt it. Suppose you are feeling, you have a feeling, but exactly you may not be. But here seeing, such a clarity is there. So therefore you say, upalabdhi patava. That is perception is what? Very, very clearly, spashtataya, darshana, because it is seen. Tatra. Tatra means where? Dakshinaakshini, in the right. Seeing both eyes. But among the both eyes, right is the important one. So that is darshana. Visheshena Vishwasya Nirdesha. In the right eye, Visheshena, specifically, Vishwa abides there. That is what is shown by who? Shruti. That's the reason for that. We do accept that Vishwa is operating through all the Jnanendriyas, through all the Karmendriyas, but the clarity is mostly available where? In the right eye. That's what, nothing more than. Now, with this much, the demonstration of Vishwa in the waking state is over. Now, demonstration of Taijasa in the waking state. Who is Taijasaha? Dreamer consciousness. Can we pinpoint? Can we locate this Taijasa, dreamer consciousness, while waking itself? When we are awake, you are not expected to dream. To dream first, what you have to do? Sleep. I think Swamiji, that is better. Isn't that way? No. So here now he is demonstrating. In waking, the Taijas is available. At the same time, he points out Vishwa and Taijasa are not two different entities, one and the same entity. They can't be. The one who is waker consciousness is different from the dreamer consciousness. It is not so one and the same entity that is being now told.
दक्षिणाक्षि गतः रूपं दृष्ट्वा निमीलिताक्षः तदेव स्मरन् मनसि अन्तः स्वप्ने इव तदेव वासनारूपाभिव्यक्तं पश्यति.
Dakshinaakshi gataha Vishwa. Vishwa to be added there. Vishwa gataha, available, abiding in, remaining in, right eye. What is the Rupam Drishtva? Having seen the form. Look here. What is it? Wristwatch. You have seen or not? We have seen Vishwa. Okay? Now close your eyes. Imagery comes or not? Yes or no? Of what? The what that you have seen. Now, is Vishwa available? You have to close your eyes. Is Vishwa available? Why not? You are not operating through eyes. But Manasa, at mental level, based on the samskaras of this watch that you have seen, there is a picture of what? At what level? Mental level. That seer is who? Taijasa. That seer is who? Taijasa. When? Even when you are awake. How do you say so? Though you are awake, you are not interacting with the external senses, but only it is a picture depicted by the samskaras of the watch that you have seen. What does the dreamer do? Withdraws from the waking, based on the samskaras, vasanas, projects the dream world, including who? Dreamer. Is not dreamer. Is it not? So therefore, now here, is the waker available now? Vishwa. No, why? For Vishwa to be present, you have to operate through, function through external indriyas. It is not available. You have closed your eye with respect to seeing. You have closed your eye. So therefore, there, Dakshinakshe gataha vishwa rupam drishtva. Having seen a form, let us say a wristwatch. Wristwatch. Nimilitakshaha. He has closed the eyes. What does it mean? Perception of the watch that you had seen earlier is not now available because eyes are closed. Vishwa, waker consciousness, is not operating, is not functioning. So, Nimilitaksha, then what is that? Tadeva Smaran. Remembering Tadeva. What is that Tadeva? See, watch only. Here, for a demonstration, the form, root of this word, Smaran, remembering. Remembering at what level? Mental level. It is at the mental level. Smaran. Manasi antaha. Within the antakarana. Within the mind, what does it say? Swapnaha iva. See, be careful. Swapnaha iva. It is not actual dream. Why? You are still awake, but you are not interacting through the indriyas. Swapnaha iva. Tadeva. What is Tadeva? What you had seen, the what, let us say. That object which was seen earlier, how it is manifest to you now? Vasana rupa abhivektam. Abhivektam, manifest in the form of vasanas, samskaras of the watch that you have seen earlier. Pashyati. Katham pashyati. How says? Swapnaha iva. As though he is dreaming. Just as in dream you are withdrawing from your interaction of the jnanendriya sense organs, karmendriyas organ action with the jagat, bahya jagat. Here now you are not interacting with that, but only in terms of the mind you are projecting that watch, the entity seen earlier, in terms of its samskaras called as the vasana. Is it? Who is it? Taijasa. Is Taijasa. Is Taijasa. So therefore, now I say, just as Vishwa perceives the external object, so also Taijasa perceives or experiences the internal object. Not the physical object, but imagery of that object. That he clarifies.
Yatha atra tatha swapne.
Yatha atra tatha swapne. Seems to be a very simple sentence. Come on, what does it mean? Just as here, so in Sapna. Come on, tell me, what does it mean? Yatha atra, just as here, atra means putra, jagrati. Know it. Just as here in the waking jagrati, what is that? Drashta artha jatam pashyati. The seer, the perceiver, what does it experience? What does it say? Artha jatam. All jata samuha. Artha means vishayas. All sense object, just as the seer sees in the waking state, tatha in the same manner, swapne api. Even in the dream, who taijasa, what does it say? Drashta taijasa, artha jatam pashyati. Experiences, perceives the different types of sense object. What is the difference? Look, when you saw the watch, here is the externally a concrete object called watch is available. Removed and you remember there is no concrete watch externally available. That is the difference between them. But waking also he sees the sense object, Dream also he sees the sense of it, the common factor. That's all. So therefore, this entity who is abiding in the mind and seeing the arthajata sense object is Taijasaha only.
अतः मनसि अन्तः तु तैजसः अपि विश्वः एव.
Ataha. So, that earlier who was Vishwa is now seeing what? Rupa in terms of vasanas. Earlier Vishwa, when he has closed the eyes, is seeing the this arthajata in terms of vasanas. That because he says that manasi antastu taijasahapi. Manasi in the mind, antaha inside in the antakarana. Taijasahapi, the seer who sees, experiences objects in the form of vasana, samskara, same Vishwa only. Vishwa only, but has changed the role now. What is the role now? Why? Why he was called earlier Vishwa, now he is called Taisa? He has shed something. What has he shed? Jnanendriyas. Jnanendriyas has shed. And external objects he has shed. Along with that, identification, the body also shed. Because who is not available now? Taijasa. At what level is available? Manasa. Is available at what? Mental level. No more identified with the body. No more employing the sense organs and organs. No more interacting with the external. So therefore it says, Antastu Taijasapi. The entity who perceives these forms, etc. is what? Vishwaha eva. Is who? Vishwa. Nothing but Vishwa, Vishwaha eva. With this, Abba. Taijasa is over. You know my Abba. I said little difficult. I thought it is easy. So said, no, Swamiji, it is difficult. Close application of the mind is without close application of mind, you can't even eat, okay? Can you? Huh? Even eating. Shall I demonstrate? Tonight, when you take your dinner, change your table. Keep in front of TV. And the cereal that you like, put it on. And come on, eat. Come on, eat. Come on, eat. You can't. If you're really interested in that, if you are not interested, you can go on eating it. It happened, many years back. Moving on, Satya Sai Baba was made. Telefilm. It is not a thing, telefilm was there. But there was some legal complication. Somebody put a case from Shirdi fellow, etc., something, etc., and it was not publicly available. At the same time, that one set was being given to the students who had taken the part in it for their own purpose, but not to be shown to outsiders. So one of my students, because granddaughter was there, got it. 6 hours. Or maybe 4 hours, I don't remember. They said, Swami, you come to our place. And then what? Say this. I said, okay, let me go. They let me go a little after breakfast, let me go. Then see, then lunch, and after that it will be over. So I saw then the lunch time came. And then I said, I will see and eat. I will see and take my lunch also. I started. Either you have to eat or you have to see. You can't. Otherwise, to stop it afterwards with see. First let me eat it. Not possible. You try. Okay, you can. And that is why they say, you should not have that habit. People have that. Do you know why? What gets affected? Your digestive system gets affected. Mind must be going. Then say, while eating the food according to our custom, you are not supposed to what? Talk. You are not supposed to talk. Because your mind must be behind the eating. So that means all enzymes, etc. should get secreted properly. Otherwise, at times what happens? Other danger also is that. You know what is that? Musibat for the lady in the house. What is it? This fellow overeats, and then what happens? Problem for the other. At times possible. You may overeat also, but that is not the main reason. Your mind must be behind even eating. Even ordinary news item. If you want to read, your mind must be there. Otherwise, what you do? Repeated the same thing. Isn't nothing difficult there. You do that. So that is now what is that here? The mind is not interacting in the world. Mind is not now seeing here. So what is the state now? You are not interacting with the world. You are not projecting and seeing something with your mind. What is that state? Sleep. Now that sleep is being demonstrated while you are awake in terms of the process that takes place at the time of sleep.
आकाशे च हृदि स्मरणाख्य व्यापारोपरमे प्राज्ञः एकीभूतः घनप्रज्ञः एव भवति.
Akashe cha hridi means in the hridayavachinna akasha. In the akasha, that is what? Hridayavachinna. Limited by hridaya. What is that hridaya? Antakarana. It is what? Hridi. Now what has happened? Smaranakhya vyaparasya uparami. This vyapara, this function in terms of smarana is what? Uparami. Withdrawn. Now see, first step was what? You are seeing a rupa externally. You close your eyes. You withdrew from your actual seeing. And what you are seeing? You are seeing the vasana rupa, same earth. But what was active? Mind was active in terms of vasana. Now, mind is withdrawn in terms of smarana, in terms of memory of what? The object that was seen. In our case, what was that? Watch. So like the watch. You are withdrawn from that. So when you are withdrawn, that's a smarana vyaparo parami. Now come on. What is the state now? Neither the watch perception is there, nor the watch memory is there. Smarana is there. What is it? Synonymous. You are not asleep. Synonymous with what? The deep sleep state. Let's say, prajna, by ekibhutaha, wherein distinct objects in terms of gross or the subtle imagery are not there at all. Ekibhuta. And as a result, Ghana Pradnyaha, all these words we have seen earlier. Ghana Pradnya. knowledge as though solidified, not solidified like the waxed dolls, but like the entire world plunged into pitch darkness. Vivid knowledge are there, but you are not able to, you are not perceiving them, you are not remembering them. So that is that eki bhuta dhana prajna eva bhavati. He becomes the one whose prajna, awareness of the objects, etc., has become one mass as it were. But sir, how do you say so? Reason is given.
मनोव्यापारा भावात्
Manovyaparasya abhava, because of absence of manovyapara. Manovyapara means functions, activities of the mind. In that Hridi Akashe, actual perception is not there, which needs the mind behind it. Smarana is not there, which needs the mind. Both functions have ceased to be, they have stopped there. So, therefore is what? It is Ghana Prajna Eki Bhuta Ghana Prajna Eva. How do you say so? He reminds us. Darshana, perception of the object. Smarana, remembrance of the object. Both are functions of what? Mind only. That mind is not functioning. Therefore what? It is prajna.
दर्शन स्मरणे एव हि मनस्पन्दिते तदभावे हृदि एव अविशेषेण प्राणात्मना अवस्थानम्.
Darshanam smarane. What does it mean? In darshana and in smarana, both dualities. Darshana and smarana. What is darshana? Darshana here is waking state perception. Like as you are seeing in the case of seeing the watch with your eyes. Watch with your eyes. What is smarana? Remembering, closing the eyes and remembering the same what? Watch in terms of what? Vasana. In terms of vasana. That's the darshan smarane. Eva, only these are manaspandite. They are spandana of mana. What is spandana? Function. Actually, spandana is no vibration. Here, vibration in the sense of functions. Manaspandana, yes. Manaspandite, they are there. But now what has happened in the state of prajna? Tadabhave. Tadabhave is what? Tayoho, darshana smaranayoho, abhav. Of that, those darshana and smarana of their what? Abhav, absence of it. Why? Mind is not functioning. You are withdrawn from the smarana also. Abhavi. So what has happened? Both these are where? Avisheshena. Avisheshena in the sense avyakrutena rupena, in an unmanifest form. Neither darshana vyakritatva manifestation is not there, nor smarana manifestation is not there. Both have been withdrawn. So therefore, in an avyakrutena rupena, in an unmanifest form, then avisheshana, pranatmana hridi eva avastha. Pranatmana, in the form of pranas, that is karanatmana, in the form of cause, which is the prana. Which prana? Vital. See what it is, he is going to explain us. In the sleep, Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, Mana are withdrawn and they are abiding where? As the pranas. So that's the pranatmana. So that's the pranatmana. Hridi eva avasthanam. Hridi eva avasthanam. That is Hridi eva sushuptasya avasthanam. Add that. Hridi eva sushuptasya avasthanam. In the Hridaya only, when Jagarite, in the waking state, avasthanam, presence of what? Your sushupti. Means, in the waking state, when you are withdrawn from the external perception, also you are withdrawn from the smarana, there at that time. So what is there? He said, manaspandana, functions of the mind have sealed, and what you remain is what? Prajnana ghana. Prajna only, that is avasthanam. How? Pranatmana avasthanam. Now he says, this is what, that avasthana is what? Sleep. When sleep? While awake. Which is it? Means the conditions that are necessary for sleep are fulfilled even when you are awake. Even you are awake. That is how you demonstrate it. Not actual sleep, etc. Then you may say like this, Swami, this is good. What is that? While waking only, we can both sleep and do work. Office work both have. Can you do? Can you do? Why not? Manaspandana. Manaspandana abhava is there. When manaspandana abhava is there, what are you working? It is not possible. Now we say, pranatmana avasthanam. How the indriyas and the mind are abiding in the form of the prana. How do you say so? For which Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 4:4-6 is being quoted. No, not that. Chandogya Upanishad 4:3 is being quoted. There the context is what is called the Samvarga Vidya. Vidya means also upasana of Samvarga. What is Samvarga? Devouring. Upasamhara. Withdrawal. At the time of dissolution, Vayu withdraws unto oneself, though the samhara unto oneself of Agni, Aap and Tej. Like that, is pralaya. Like that, in sleep, what happens? Pranas, individual pranas, withdraw unto themselves Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, and the mind. It's called as Samvarga with the Upasana, it is a particular Upasana. Taking recourse to that, he says, listen, even in Chandogya it is said that Indriyas are in the form of pranas during the deep sleep state. Continue.
Prano ye vaitan sarvan samvrumte. Iti Shrutehe.
This is what Shruti, Chandogya Shruti says, 4:3:3. Prano heva, see, In that Kailasashram book, Hakara ya eva is there. The garbad is the printing mistake is there. Eva, Hakara, in his stomach. In his stomach, ya should go and ekara should come. Eva. Otherwise, no, what the prano, evaitam. Pranaha hi eva etam. Prano evaitam. I was wondering, is this something good? What is this? Sometimes make marking, no? Where I put a nether stroke there or something, I said. And I saw other book and said that they're printing garbad is there. Sentence like this. Pranaha hi eva etan sarvan samvrukti. Samvrukti. Says, what is this? Pranaha hi. Which prana? This well-known prana, vital and adhyatmika. Adhyatmika means where? Abiding in the body, in our body. Pranas abide in our body or not? If they don't abide, what will happen? If pranas don't abide in the body, on 2 bamboo sticks, Ram Nam Sat Hai. It's a good custom. The fellow may not have taken the name Ram his whole life. They say, Ram, Ram, Ram. If you hear on the street, Ram, Ram, be careful. What is that? What is this? So, funeral procession is going. Ram. And that is a good thing. The person gets the benefit. You don't think it is just like that. See, like that, no? After the death, they read Bhagavad Gita, etc. Benefit goes to whom? That person. You are doing a charity work there. Of giving punya what to the person. It has got a significance. Fine. So therefore, pranaha hi eva. So that is what prana? The adhyatmika vayu, which is famous as prana, apana, udana, samana, vyana. In our body. Prana eva, hi eva. Etan. Etan means vagadi. Sense organs and organs of action. All indriyas. All indriyas. Vagadi, indriya. What does it do? Sarvan, without any exception, or samvrante. Samvrante means upasamharati, withdraws unto itself. Means they are no more as pranas. Have you seen spider? It weaves a web, and what does it do? It withdraws. When it withdraws, web is there? No, web is not there. So like that. Now earlier, pranas means here. See, in Vrihadaranyaka, word prana is used for indriyas because indriyas cannot exist without the prana. So that is a so sarvan vagadi samvrante. Samvrante means what? Samharati. Withdraws unto itself. Withdraws unto itself. Samharati. Or absorbs unto itself. So that iti shruti. So what Shruti says? This says at Adhyatma level, they are in Chandogya, Adhidayvika level, is that during Pralaya, Vayu, here corresponding to who? Prana. Vayu withdraws unto itself Bhu, Aap and Tejas. So all this there in the body. Of course, after that Vayu also goes. But up to that level it is a Samvarga Vidya Upasana is being given. Iti Shukti. Now, a new topic starts. What is that? Proving of the identity between Taijasa, dreamer consciousness, and Hiranyagarbha. Why so? Suddenly how this topic has come? Because earlier, identity between Vishwa and Vaishwanara, Virat, was clearly established in Mantra 3. By Saptangaha, Eko Nayushati Mukha, etc. Vishwa is identical with who? Vaishwanara. Means at individual level, the weaker consciousness is about identity with the totality level. Very clearly it was established. Further, Prajna as identical with Avyakrita, Ishvara also was clearly established. Where was it? In Mantra 6. In Mantra 6. But in Mantra 4, Taijasa and Hiranyagarbha are identical was simply hinted but not established. It was hinted there but not established as clearly as the identity between Vishwa and Vaishwanara, Prajna and Avyakrita. So that topic is left half the way. So therefore, Bhashyakara now says, he points out that also identity between the Taijasa and the Hiranyagarbha.
Taijasaha Hiranyagarbha Manastattva.
He says, this Taijasa is Hiranyagarbha. How do you say so? Manastattva. Both have Manaha as the Upadhi with Hiranyagarbha. Samashti Sukshma Sharirabhimani. The deity. What is the Sharira? Samashti Sukshma Sharira. Fine? So therefore, now who is Taijasa? Veshti Antakarnabhimani. Entity identified with the individual Antakarna. What is Upadhi? Individual Antakarna means Mana. So therefore, Hiranyagarbha has got the mind, means the Samashti Sukshma as its Upadhi. Taijasa has got this mind in the sense Veshti Sukshma Upadhi. Difference is what? Individual and total. Macrocosmic and microcosmic. But entity is one and the same as it. So, therefore it says, Taijasaha, that is the waker, dreamer consciousness, is Hiranyagarbha only. Is Hiranyagarbha only. Why? Manastattva. Manastattva means both are conditioned by mind. Upadhi of who? Hiranyagarbha is mind at the totality level. Upadhi of Jiva, Taijasa, and it what? Mind only is the same. Now one may object. Who do you say that Hiranyagarbha's Upadhi is the total mind and Taijasa Upadhi is the individual mind? How do you say? Any problem? No. Samashti Sukshma Sharira has got mind as one of its constituent. Agreed? Yes or no? What is Sukshma Sharira? Tattvabodha. Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, Pancha Pranaha, Manascha Ekam, Buddhischa Eka iti सप्तदश कलाभिः यत् तिष्ठति तत् सूक्ष्म तत्, that is what? Linga Sharira. Tad Linga Sharira. 5 Jnanendriyas, not just external receptacles, faculties. 5 Karmendriyas, organs of action. 5 Pranas. Mana Buddhi includes Ahankara, Chitta also. You specially specify 19. You should take in that only 17. So I told you many times. In Vedanta, whenever this number comes, no, you should be very careful. Don't go numerically with the number. Find out what do they contain. So, here, there is a, how do you say, when Hiranyagarbha has got the upadhis of what? Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, Pranas, at the totality level, why have you isolated mind only? Same thing as what? Taijasa level. Individual, see, Suksharira contains Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, and the Pranas, etc. How do you say mind only? Yes, they do contain other constituents, but among them, mind is the prominent one. See, this also prominence from certain standpoint. Elsewhere, prominence will be given to prana from some other standpoint. Depends on that. So, for example, the person is now, what is that? On travel. Which travel? He has left the present body and is going to take the place. Do you know who is prominent? Prana is prominent. Along with prana, mind, etc. goes. But here, that is not the case here. We are taking into account the upadhis. So, mana is prominent from that standpoint. We say, upadhi of Hiranyagarbha is mind, upadhi of Taijasa also is mind. So, both are what? One and the same entity. Difference is total and individual.
Lingam Manaha.
This is from Brihadaranyaka 4:4-6. Lingam. Linga is what? Linga Sharira. What is Linga Sharira? Subtle body. Why subtle body is called Linga? Leenam Artham Gamayati. That Gamayati points you out, makes you know what? Leenam Artham, an unknown entity. Is there Atma in our body? Yes or no? Whether you say yes or no, it is. Why? Without that, you are not going to respond yes or no. No, because you are ignorant. Yes, because you are not jnani, but informed person. Thoda previous lesson homework kiya. So that is it. Now, how do you say Chaitanya Atma is there? Body is functioning. Body by itself is what? Inert in nature. Means some sentience principle, some Sachetana Tattva must be there or not? Who gave you this? Because Suksharira has got Antakarana. In Antakarana, Chaitanya gets Chidavasa. That Chidavasa, Chaitanya, permeates the body. This body, inert in nature, appears as what? Sentient. Who revealed to you? Linga Sharira. Suppose the Linga Sharira this person was on ventilator, and you went there after 5 hours. Linga Sharira had gone 5 hours earlier. What is it? Dead mass. What has happened? Suksharira has left. When Suksharira left, Chidabhasa available in the body is what? No more there. We say dead. So long as the person interacts with the world, or so long as the heart is pumping, or the brain is alive, what does it mean? Chidabhasa is still there, pranas are still there, though they are not in very active manifest condition because of deteriorated condition of the patient. So therefore, Linga Sharira is Manan. So that Linga Sharira, Sukh Sharira tells us that there is a sentient entity called Chaitanya, Chit, Atma in the body available. Is this information useful or not? Why useful? Our goal is what? To know this to the exclusion of what? All upadhis. To know to the exclusion of what? All upadhis. So therefore, first we should know astitva. Naishkarma Siddhi is a lingam astitva nishtham. Any linga, any sign, any mark tells you the entity is present, but it is unable to give you the knowledge of the entity. Yonder you see the smoke. What do you infer? Fire is there. What is the linga there? Smoke. Okay. You are right or not? But are you able to see the fire? No. But your inference that fire is there is correct. So therefore, linga is astitva nishta. It is centered around the existence of a thing, though it is not able to make you know exactly what it is. That's for example. Kenopanishad says, where is the Atma? Pratibodha viditam. With respect to each and every thought of yours, what is that? We can ascertain the existence of Atma. Are you aware of the thought? Whatever thought comes to your mind, you are aware of it or not? Yes. But thoughts are inert, sir. You know it, no? Means what is that? Knowledge principle must be there, no? Sakshi principle must be there. That means that you are aware of a thought proves that there is Sakshi Chaitanya. Yes or no? Without Sakshi Chaitanya, you cannot be aware that the thought is there. So what is that? Thought has proved in terms of inference the existence of Sakshi Chaitanya. But what exactly Sakshi Chaitanya is cannot be known by that because it has got with itself what it has got? Saksha, the thought. So what you have to do now? Surgery. More difficult than cardiovascular surgery. What is to be done? From this thought which you are aware of, the inner thought content remove. What remains? Chaitanya. That is Sakshi Chaitanya. If you succeed, you have got knowledge. If you are not, you have got what knowledge? Paroksha. See the difference between paroksha and aparoksha? Yeah. If you are able to be aware of, cognize, experience, or know whichever blessed word you want, you use it. But it should be what? Chaitanya, and Chaitanya alone without the thought. That is what you are. There is Tvampada, Shodhita, Tvampada. Very good. So that is Linga Sharira is Manaha. Now this is one thing. Whereas Hiranyagarbha also is Manaha. Who says? Shruti says. Continue.
Manomaya ayam purushaha ityadi shrutibhyaha.
This is Vrihadaranyaka 5, 6, 1. Is the reference in your books? Gita Press? Acha, Gita Press has got. Kailas Ashram doesn't have it. Especially you should have Vrihadaranyaka references. Otherwise you can fool. It is there in Vrihadaranyaka. Like a lawyer now, with confidence. If your honor in such and such judgment, this is there, etc. With such a confidence he will tell, etc. If the judge is shrewd, can you please produce the judgment? This fellow nothing there. He just made us show. Like that, no? Suppose some quotation you are quoting, you don't know from where it is. Straight away say, that fellow cannot find. Nobody can find out that way. It is so said in Naishkarma Siddhi. Bhagavad Gita says, somewhere I said, this is said so by Bhashakara in the 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I could not make head or tail of it. So this is fooling either the person is ignorant himself and just thought something etc. told etc. or fooling others. So therefore, Ayam Purusha, now be careful here. Bhashikara says that in the Vrihadaranyaka, this Purusha refers to Hiranyagarbha. Earlier, Lingamanaha for Taijasa. Here, Ayam Purusha. This Hiranyagarbha is what? Manaha. Therefore what? Taijasa and Hiranyagarbha are one and the same entity because both abide where? In the mind, either individual or total. And individual comprises in the total. It is not, it has no separate locus standi, it doesn't have. Ityadi Shrutibhya. Having told now, earlier, Vagadis are withdrawn in the pranas or two, and they are there in avyakrita form, unmanifest form. This statement is going to be objected. How do you say in the deep sleep state, prana is unmanifest form? Please tell me, sir, in the deep sleep state, pranas function or not? If they don't function? And is it not? The very fact that you wake up next day morning where pranas were functioning. And you are telling unmanifest. How is it possible? My dear sir, you don't know the definition of unmanifest. So he now clarifies what is meant by unfit. We will see.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महीषा गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं शोकरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो